Beep, every beep, 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 every beep. Shout out to everyone in the building. Waffle Don is live. We saying, people, man, it's Sunday, the 18th of January. Looks like we're getting there. We're getting to the end of this month. Another week or so, another 10 days, 11 days, or whatever you want to call it. We're nearly getting there, though, people. But yeah, man, this is a kind of like a stream to talk about, you know, that draw yesterday. Very disappointed. But I woke up today, as you can see, I'm still kind of mash up right now. I woke up today not feeling any different, and still feeling that disappointment that we drew that game yesterday. Now, draws can happen. Draws can happen in games, yeah. But let's not give that as an excuse for that performance yesterday. Now, you can play crap in games and still win games, yeah, and that's okay. But you have to question the motivation sometime of these players. You have to question, you know, do they know what success is? Have they forgotten what success is? Because growing up in my day, see, I'm sounding like an old uncle now, but I am getting to that uncle age, and it's coming very quick. You know, this top here, yeah, is old. You know, 21. This top's probably older than them's. Yeah, I got old Arsenal tops because I'm an old guy. You know, I'm growing old gracefully, and I'm proud of it. You know what I'm saying? It's what happens in life. We're all gonna live. We're all gonna die at the end of it. You know, you just gotta just make the most of life, be happy, and all of that kind of stuff. But less of the philosophy lesson right now, because this is what I want to talk about. The team that I grew up and I love, and the team that I still love today. I've been getting used to not hearing certain banter from rival fans because we've been doing very well this season. We've been doing very well this season. But yesterday, it reared its ugly head once again. Reared its ugly head once again that some of these players, they don't know how it feels to win. And I'm talking about winning stuff, winning trophies. You know, they've forgotten, yeah, what this club is about, what this club entails, yeah. I just had to pause for a moment, yeah, because when I go into the game, I still have PTSD of this game and what's actually happened, you know. And I'm just going to touch on a few things yesterday. Okay, so we started that game and we looked positive in the, you know, in the first half. I would say we were more positive than anything. You know, we had a few chances. Madueke was getting down the right, Martinelli was getting down the left. I don't know watch along with Cape. Cape's always like a few seconds in front of me, so I'm kind of waiting for his reaction to see what's going on now. It's almost like every watch along, I'm waiting for his reaction and it kind of thing to see what's going on. And it was one of them games, yeah, where I felt to myself, I'm not gonna get that reaction, yeah, that we've scored, because he goes mad when we usually score, but that reaction wasn't going to happen. And that came to me, that feeling came to me maybe around the 68th minute, where I just thought, we are not going to score today. You know, Martinelli's chance in the first half, he has to score that. Kate was saying, yeah, he should have hit it with his right foot, left foot, it doesn't matter. You know, he has to score that. He has to be confident. He has to open up his body and put that. I know the angle was a little bit acute, but still, you need to finish that. You score that, totally different game. You know, Forest have to come out. You know, we may be able to get more goals in that game, but it was flat. It was a flat performance once again. You know, the Liverpool game was flat. We only gave like the first 15, 20 minutes, and then we just run out. We just run out of ideas, didn't have that energy. You know, I questioned Timber in that left back position because it's not a natural position for him, you know, and everything has to be turned back onto your right, so that slows the game down. Um, you know, I've listened to Turkish, I've listened to like BBK to show, I've listened to like Gooner's Therapy, big up to all of these, man. I've listened to all these shows, you know, these after shows, I call it. And I've kind of like, there's things that I think they've missed out in the game, you know. So the Martinelli chance, that should be a goal. There was a chance where Zubamendi flashed the ball, yeah, but it was like a cross come shot. Gyökeres is never getting on the end of that, so I don't see no one. I can't see anyone blaming Gyökeres for that. The chance for Gyökeres in the first half where he's run through, he's bundling, he's whatever he's doing, yeah. I think he still gets the shot, but the defender still gets in the way. Now, in that situation, you need better from him. Yeah, let's, you know, there's already agenda merchants out there that don't want him in the team. Yeah, I get it, but I also get that as he's not that great, we're still winning games. I just feel to myself, yeah, if we start to change the structure so much, yeah, that you know what, we're gonna just start losing games. We're gonna start drawing more games. I feel that yes, he had that chance, yeah, to score that goal, but you're saying give another player a chance, give Jesus a chance. Jesus, for me, he's never going to be that guy. Yeah, every now and again he might score a nice goal, but he's never going to be that guy. He hasn't got the physicality. We need a physical number 9, a Haaland type centre forward. Yeah, that's a bulldozer, and I thought that was going to be Gyökeres. Obviously, this guy is not it. He's not very good on the ball. He's not very good at controlling the ball. And yeah, I think we need to dip into the market in end of season, whenever it is, June or whatever. Sell some of these players, bro. Yeah, let's get this title and just sell some of these players, because some of these players ain't it. I'll tell you that now. People saying they're missing Havertz. Havertz will come back into the team. We may play a little bit better. And I'm hoping that he can do something for the rest of the season. Yeah. But I'm not relying on players like Havertz, because, you know, he's come back from a long injury. You know, how many chances is he going to get? Probably get loads of chances, but he probably missed loads of chances as well. So I really don't know what the answer is at this moment in time. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. But looking at the other chances that we had in the game, second half, Saka, the header. People are going on like this was some magical save, bro. I'm making that save myself. Yeah, the keeper he made a good save. That was it. It was just a good save. Yeah. Anyway, lower, if he heads that low onto the ground, yeah, then it's harder for the goalkeeper. But it was a good height and he made a good save. You know, I thought Saka was lively when he came on. He done some good things when he came on. Bit more direct. There was a chance that we had, yeah. There was 2 chances that we had. So there was the Marino chance. He has to score that, in my opinion. Yeah, he's just glanced it. He should have just got his head. He should have just, like, the ball. He has to hit that, like, with power. Yeah, and that's a goal. That is a goal. We're 1-0 up if he scores that goal. Madueke says, yeah, in the press that we weren't clinical enough. Yeah, we weren't clinical enough, and he's correct. We wasn't clinical enough. Another chance as well, Declan Rice. Now, a lot of you guys might not clock this during the game, but there was a chance where I think, was it Saka that crossed the ball, and Declan Rice has volleyed it, and it bounced. and the keeper's made a save. But if you look, Trossard's right there. All Trossard has to do, yeah, is kind of jump up to head that ball, yeah, and the ball goes in the other direction, and the keeper's diving that way, and it's 1-0. But Trossard leaves it. He leaves it. He just leaves it to bounce. Bro, this is what I'm saying about being clinical and poaching and using your brain in certain situations. If you miss it, then you miss it. Yeah, fair enough. But that keeper was going to save that shot all day long because it didn't have enough power on it. It bounced into the ground, and Trossard's just there. He's just moved out the way. Head the thing into the goal, bro. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. You know, and I was a bit gutted about that, man, because no one's spoken about that. No one's spoken on that chance. So we had chances to kill this game, no doubt. The handball situation as well, clear handball to me. I don't know what the ref was looking at. If I'm like this, yeah. So I just with my gel. If I'm like this, holding this like this, yeah. That's my arm, innit? That's on my arm, isn't it? If I go like that, if something's dropped and I go like that, and I'm like that, and I've caught it, that's like my arm, innit? So I don't know how that wasn't given, but then again, also as well, yeah. So what? It wasn't given. At the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and cry. Yeah, at the end of the day, we didn't do enough to win that game, and it's testament, yeah, to these players. Do they actually want to win this league, bro? Yeah. 9 points. I would have woken up to 9 points today. 9 points today. 8 + 1 is the 18th. 8 + 1. Yeah. I thought that was the thing. And there's 7 people in the chat. Make sure you like the thing, yeah, because we're 7 points above Man City. But that's not a flex. It's not something to be happy about. I want to be ruthless, you know. Too much respect is being given at the moment. Listen, I'm a respectful guy at the end of the day, yeah. I respect people, but you know what? We can't be showing City this respect, yeah, because the title is not done. Yeah, people can say, yeah, you know what, we're gonna win the title. I still believe that we will, but anything can happen in the next few months. Anything can go wrong in the next few months. Yeah, because I think Emirates right now is our banker. That's our banker, yeah. Winning games at the Emirates. Yeah, we drew to Liverpool, but we've not lost that. We've not lost a game at the Emirates all season. We've not even drawn that many. We've got quite a few wins at the Emirates. 5 draws though, creeping up. We don't want those 5 draws to turn into 10. Because when you're starting to get into double figures like we did last season, then there's a massive problem. Yeah, those draws suddenly feel like losses. Notice I've not spoken about the manager once because I don't want to get onto this agenda thing. Manager this, manager that. Although I think you should have brought on Havertz for Gyökeres. You need a big guy up top, especially against the Forest. These type of teams, yeah, that have big, clumpy defenders, yeah, you need battlers against them. You need someone that's big in the big, yeah, good, you know what I mean, decent in the air. And I thought Havertz was the guy to come on. Yeah, I thought you bring on Jesus. What's Jesus gonna do? You saw the other Jesus for Forest, yeah. He was struggling, wasn't he? He was just like, you bring on our Jesus, and he's the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Just running around, just falling around, just being foolish. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. Yeah. So, Arsenal fans, however your day is gonna be, yeah, don't let it affect you for the rest of the day. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I was on catch up yesterday. Big up to the man, them SB and Catch, all of them man there that was on the show. It was a very good show. And yeah, you know what? Yeah, we just had to. when we play like this, I feel that we have to just let it all out, bro. I just feel like, you know what, let it all out, and you know what, move on to the next game. So I'm expecting 3 points next week against Man United. I don't know how we're gonna go about it, but I expect 3 points. Let's go for the chat quickly, man, and then I'm out of it. Shout out to them, says big up. Hope you're well. Yeah, hope you're well too, bro. Big up to more Arsenal. Hope you're good. Smash the likes. We will not move forward as a club. Oh man, I've not even spoken on ODG, have I? I'm not spoken on ODG. Bro, this guy, yeah. He's a protected species. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Odegaard is a protected species. Yeah. You can't do no wrong. Yeah. You criticize him, you know what? He's the captain of our club. He's this, he's that. He was absolute dog doo-doo yesterday, yeah. And was dog doo-doo in the Liverpool game. You can watch a game, you can watch the game and you know exactly what point you know exactly what point that Odegaard starts to hide. Yeah. And it's when he doesn't want the ball, you know. You can see in the game, and I don't know how Arteta doesn't see these signs. I see the signs, and I'm watching it on a bloody plastic screen. Yeah, you can see the signs when Odegaard doesn't want it. Yeah, he doesn't want it because the battle's physical. He doesn't want it. Yeah, you can see it in the game. Yeah, he doesn't want it. So what do? We just persist, hoping that, you know what, he is going to want it. Once he switches off in the game, he ain't coming back into it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. We will not move forward as a club until we get rid of Odegaard. He's neither a creator nor captain. Yeah, material. He's weak both mentally and physically. I asked what does this guy? What is this guy? Is he a 10? Is he 8? What is he? What is Odegaard? Because no one seems to be able to tell me. Yeah. No one seems to be able to tell me what he is. And people gonna laugh, yeah, but Bruno is clear of Odegaard. He's clear of Odegaard. Yeah, you look at the chances he creates, you look at, you know what I mean, the goals he scores, yeah, he's clear of him. And people don't want to hear that argument. Yeah, he's in a rubbish Man United team who are actually on the revival right now. Or you know what I mean? They're actually doing their little revolution thing, but he's clear of Odegaard, man. I don't want to hear about Odegaard's this and Odegaard's that, man. He's a player that needs so much confidence, yeah. And you know what? He did look good in a couple of games, but I need him. Forget about the captain thing, yeah. I need him to be on levels, yeah. And this is the problem that I have with our players, yeah. Apart from Rice, Timber, and maybe the centre backs, there's no one that exceeds the expectation, really. You know, it's our attack that is actually letting us down. It's the attack mainly that I have a problem with. But I also have a problem with our midfield at times as well. Because our midfield, yeah, it's almost like there's a flipping hula hoop there, bro. It's just like that. Circle, nothing going on in midfield. Getting run through. It's embarrassing. Yeah, man. Smash the likes, people. Certain players are overhyped and overpaid. Very overhyped. We've got a lot of overhyped players, man. Listen, bro. Some of these players are just too comfortable for me. Too comfortable. Yes, we can do that. We're top of the league. We're top on the Champions League. We're top. We're in the semi-finals. Something's gonna give though one of these days. You know, something's gonna give unless we win everything. Yeah. We still, when you're at the top, you still have to question, man. You know, you don't remain at the top and just relax. You're always looking forward, yeah. You're always looking at ways of improvements. When I used to work in development, you know, clients, they always want their websites, yeah, more enhanced. Yeah, they always want a better journey for the customer or the client. You know, how can we make things better, easier? Yeah, for the client, give them a better user experience. Yeah, and this is when you see the baddest of websites. Yeah, this is what happens. There's still stuff going on in the back end. Yeah, because they need to improve. They can't just stand still. Yeah, McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, and all them kind of shitty places. Yeah, they're consistently always looking to improve. I don't see the difference with Arsenal. Arsenal don't get off that free. Yeah, they have to keep improving. Yeah, tactically, mentally, physically. Yeah, they have to do it. It's not just improve the merch, you know, improve with the look of the stadium. Yeah, it's all of us. We all got a part to play. Palace considering sacking Glasner after his comments about the board. Wow. Yeah, he wants that Man United move, man, and he'll get it. He'll get a compensation, and he get a nice move to Man United. So he's a smart guy. We got coward Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what he needs. Lay on his back, open his crack, beg for Pep to shoot his. Oh man, brother. We should have been at least 12 to 15 points clear of Man City by now. If Villa win today, there will be 4 points. Yeah. No one. I'm not saying Villa are gonna win the league, and I keep saying this, but 4 points behind. Yeah, 4 points behind. Suddenly, all of a sudden now, we're Everton fans, innit? I think it's Villa playing Everton or whoever they're playing. Home Slice, I need you to do something for me. Bruno Fernandes is a better player and captain. Shout out to Gunnar Delight, man. Hope you are. Even though United are the worst, they've been better. Listen, next week, brother, I'm telling you, it's not going to be an easy game. I'm not saying United are going to win, but it's not going to be an easy game. I've already got my Man United brethren, yeah, chatting, already confident. We're coming to the Emirates. We're going to slap you. We're going to, yeah, already. He's simply too weak for the league. The team allergic to score when it matters. Midfield non-existent. Attack shambles. Gross negligence by Arteta makes no sense. What he's done yesterday. Big up to Tyrone. Waffle, you've got sense, but I think Rice should be the captain. I like you. Yeah, big up to Tyrone, man. Bro, I've spoken on Rice being captain so many times, bro. It's no point even going into it no more. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. It is what it is, man. There's a reason why. You know the captain, yeah. It's your ears and eyes. So in business and stuff like that, yeah, you have team leaders and all these kind of leads and all that kind of stuff because they're ears and eyes for the client. Yeah, they see, you know what I mean. You know, they hear. That's the type of captain Odegaard is. You know, he sees, he hears, and he reports back to the manager. You know, what is the mood like in the dressing room? Yeah, he's like a teacher's pet. He's that type of not all captains are like that, by the way. Yeah, but Odegaard, he comes across like that towards me. He's a very simple, nice guy. He looks like an intelligent guy, to be honest. Yeah, he's probably quite a smart guy. But I think with different teams, you need a different type of character in each team. And if you look through the years at Arsenal, and yeah, captains evolve. You know, we've had the likes of Adams, Vieira. What's his name? Who's the what's his name? The Brazilian brother that played DM. I can't remember his name at the moment. No, I can't remember his name. I'm sure Lehman was a captain at some point. Koscielny, bit of a Koscielny he was a different captain though, man. He was one of them. That's when we started to get a little bit soft, man. In my opinion, choosing them type of captains. Do you know what I mean? Gilberto, that's it. Sorry, man, my head just went. Gilberto. But Gilberto, he wasn't a shouter either. He wasn't a shouter, but Gilberto led, and Gilberto was consistent, yeah, in the way he played. Yeah. You always got 100% by Gilberto. I don't know, man. I don't know. And the thing is, yeah, I don't give a damn. If we win this league, yeah, and Odegaard's lifting that cup, I will still support the thing in it. I will still support him. But right now, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So there's a lot more that needs to be done. But listen, people, I've been waffling, man, for 25, 26 minutes now. It's time for me to go. I need to go out and do what I need to do. But anyway, don't let this result ruin your whole weekend, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you've got AFCON later. Make sure you come support me for the AFCON. It's the finals today. I've been doing AFCON since the day it started to now, like a month of AFCON. Just enjoy your day, man. I know it's cold in London. It's a little bit grey out there, but just enjoy your day. And listen, people, yeah, it's not over. It's not over until it's over, yeah? And we're still in this. We are still in this. So keep your head ups. And we go again against Inter Milan during the week. Catch me and Kate on that watch along. That should be a good show as well. And then we go again against Man United. And we need these 3 points, yeah? This is gonna be a cliffhanger. This is going to be a cliffhanger, people. Who's online right now? Because I'm going to do a redirect, man. Let me redirect it to someone. Who are we redirecting to, people? Give me a name. And if you don't give me a name, I'm going to find someone anyway. Let's redirect to someone. Show them the love. Here we go. You know what? I just woke up. I just done this show. I didn't even do no thumbnail, nothing like that. I just couldn't care. Let's see who's online. Shout out to AFC always as well, man. Your head must be on Mars right now. You must be like, what is going on? Yeah. Now, Forest weren't going to be an easy game, but you didn't expect that performance, and that's the problem that a lot of people have. I think Shane's online as well. You know, Shane. Let me have a look. Let's just redirect to Shane, people, man. Anyway, people, show some love and make sure you like the thing. Leave a comment in the comment section if you can, people. Yeah, I want to see your disdain. I want to see how you're feeling today. Yeah, did you wake up and you thought, well, you know what, let's move on? Or did you wake up and think, that wasn't good enough? Leave a comment, people. Let me know, yeah? So I know you heard and you watched the stream. Anyway, people, I'm out. Have a great day, and I'll be back for AFCON tonight. Peace.